The question was, is a virus more difficult to do on the infectious disease research project? And the answer is no. Now, obviously, there could be some diseases where it will be more difficult to do it on that disease than other diseases. But off the top of my head, I can't think of any that go that way. What disease was it? I'm not familiar. I don't remember what you chose.
I selected Ebola, which I've been finding a lot of good information on. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts.
No, Ebola said perfectly fine infectious disease to do the research project on.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your
Okay.
feedback.
Sure.
Dr. Volpe, for lab 3, couple of my questions are wrong, and I'm having hard time understanding which ones are wrong with your comments.
Okay, I'm not sharing my screen, correct?
No.
All right, let me go into the comments directly so I can have a better understanding for what you're talking about. And I've got to log into my web page. It's going to be a little slow because the Zoom is making the program so I can post it, so I can hear it actively working. So it's going to use up some of my computer's resources. So, oh, actually, this is pretty quick. I'm into the Canvas now. And it's lab 3 you're talking about?
Yeah. So per my understanding, I think it's question G is wrong.
Just a minute, let me get to lab 3. And I need to get to your assignment. So it takes me a little while to get there. Just give me a minute. I'm going through the people now. I should have done it through the grade book. That's probably a little quicker way to do it. I'm going through lab 3. Nav, what's your last name?
P-A-N-N-U.
Here it is. I got it. Never mind. Yeah, I've got 4G2 is wrong. So let me come down to 4. You got a page there that's blank. When the stage is moved left, the image moved through the oculars moves left. That's correct. That's 4G1. When the stage is moved forward, the image moved through the ocular moves, and you got right. And right is not correct.
Is it left?
No, you're just guessing. I want you to come up with the answer and then submit it. Think about read the question and think about what the question's talking about. And it seems like you're getting the idea from the first one, 4G1, that it's going to move differently than it's asking. So you got that part right. But you don't have the second part right. And that is when the stage is moved forward, the image is not going to move forward. It's going to move
up.
No. Just draw a stage on a piece of paper and then put an arrow for which way is forward. And then you'll figure out, I think, from there. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have another question? You got a few others wrong too.
Yeah. K, and then I did not understand question 2.
Okay, 4K. It says, just a minute here. You don't see this, but the Zoom lecture meeting just finished. Okay. 4K is Ron. You're saying roughly how large is the field of view when using the high power objective lens? in your answer, 1000x sounds like you don't even know what a field of view is. If that is the case, you should look up what is the field of view. And then from the table, find out what the size of the field of view of the high power objective lens is, and you need to provide a measurement. So don't tell me it's small. You got to put in exactly how small it is. Meaning give me a measurement. Okay?
Is that for question 2 or for K?
That's 2K. Question, excuse me, 4K, sorry. Question 4K. Roughly how large is the field of view when using the high power objective lens? And you wrote down 1000x, and that implies to me you don't know what the field of view is. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, on question 2, it's saying that a bacteria is 2 micrometers in diameter. And the circle below, let me show this to you. I'll try and hide this because I'm trying to record this. And obviously I'm not hiding this very well. All right, suppose a typical bacteria cell is 2 micrometers in diameter. In the circle below, which is the field of view when viewed under the oil immersion objective, state how many cells can fit across the circle or the field of view of the 100x objective lens. So the first question you have to ask is, how big is the field of view of the 100x objective oil immersion lens? And if you don't know that, you look in the lab manual and it will give it to you. Okay?
Okay,
So you get the size of this, the field of view, and then you divide by 2 micrometers, and that'll tell you how many cells go across. And I'm just going to say that I don't know what you did here because I can't make that out, but 100x divided by 2 equals 50 is not correct. Okay?
thank you.
All right. Anyone else? All right, if there's no further questions, you guys can log off. I'll be here for 5 more minutes.